Hello, hello, hello. You know what's a good game? Dominion. Oh wait, new profile. Um, OBS. Donk. MRS play. Uh, let's go against a medium AI. Customize. Ooh, fancy. Okay. Uh, let's just use the base set. So Dominion is a deck building game. I haven't played it very much, but like many deck building games, we play our three treasures. The estates do apparently nothing. We could buy silvers. We could buy a chapel. Trash up to 4 cards from your hand. That's interesting. Look through your discard pile and we put a card from it into your deck. Oh, +1 draw and +1 action. This is not a +1 card +2 actions. Okay, that looks good actually. Gain a card costing up to 4. You know what? Let's buy a village. And now that we have 4 monies, what's the gardens? Worth 1 point per 10 cards you have round down. Or Bureaucrat, gain a silver onto your deck. Each other player reveals victory card from their hand and puts it onto their deck. It's a hand with no victory cards. Okay, so we want the money, the silvers, the copper, silver, and gold in order to get points. And we get points with these estate cards, and we can like put curses and stuff. But just having the estate card is not such a good thing. But we could also just buy some silver. Let's buy the Bureaucrat, because that's worth silver over time. Silver is better than copper, and higher points cards are better than worse point cards. Let's pay our action card. It is just +1 card and +2 actions, and now we have no more other things that... Why does my neck hurt? That we can do. This is just worth points. We have 4 monies. Let's buy a second Bureaucrat, but we'll leave it at that. Okay. And then we can buy more villages, because in deck building games like this, like you've seen in Tanto Kure, in fact I have played that on this channel, the cards are +1 draw and +1 action, basically just settle for themselves as they go. So if we just keep buying villages, then we'll be able to keep cycling through them. And then eventually we can get stuff that's like more. So now we can buy any of these. So bang, gain a gold, each other player reveals top 2 cards of the deck, trashes revealed treasure other than copper and discards the rest. +2 actions, +1 buy, +2 money. That's pretty good. I meant to right click, but a card action, a buy, and a money is fine. Trash a treasure from your hand, gain a treasure to your hand costing up to 3 more than it. So we want a mine to get rid of these coppers to start getting silver than gold. So let's do the Bureaucrat. But now we only have 4. But even though we have 4 and could buy a Bureaucrat, I'm going to buy a village. Play the village, then play the Bureaucrat. So we still only have 4, but let's keep buying villages, because villages are still fine. 2, 4, 6. We could just buy a gold, but let's buy a mine. Yeah, we can get rid of our coppers for silvers and silvers for golds. Village, village, village. Market is card, action, and buy. So we have 7 monies. So we could buy another mine and buy something worth 2, or we could buy, say, 2 villages. +1 card, +1 action. And look at your discard pile, put a card from it into your deck, which is good. We could totally buy a duchy. But I say, is there nothing that's like +2 cards? Gain a card costing up to 4, +1 card, +1 card, and this is trash up to 4 cards from your hand. I don't see really what the point is of that. Like, yeah, sure, you can trash the estate, but I don't know if that trash mechanic is going to mean, like, you know, just get rid of that. So we could buy a 2 if we wanted to. We could buy another estate, but we'll be fine. Alright, let's get a mine. Trash. Grab a silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy the last village. Village, village, bureaucrat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could just buy a gold. Festival is 2 actions and 1 buy. Card, action, buy, and a money. So when we get the chance to, let's just buy the markets. Okay. Boom and boom. I guess I'll just buy the Harbingers. So apparently medium AI has 6 total points, and we have only 3 total points. They now have 10 points, and they're going to start working towards endgame stuff. So we should be looking at ending the games. Ending the game, but instead we'll work on, oh my gosh. This, trash that, get this. Okay, so you can trash the cards, so if you get the chapel, trash up to 2 cards, 4 cards from your hand. Alright, I really want the province, but we're like a little bit far away from getting that. Could just buy another gold. Kind of want to get the duchy. Okay. Oh. Wait, we've already trashed a victory, but we still have 3 points. And our... Because this is our discard, this is our draw. Okay, so if we do get the chapel, we can use it. Let's do that. So yeah, we're at 3 points, they're at 16, but we still don't know what causes the game to end. So we have to figure that out. Should I get rid of a copper? Take the treasure. 1, boom, boom, boom. Let's use all 8 for this province. And so we're at 9, they're at 18. Do we buy that? No, we bought that for ourselves. Okay, never mind. Then what's the point of the curse? Literally just to hurt yourself? Might be a card that does something with that, I guess. So we're at 10 now. So let's buy the province and buy the chapel. And say go. So we're at 14 points, and I want to see if the chapel works the way I'm guessing it does. Top deck a card from your discard pile. So let's put market on top, I guess. Just puts it right on top. So we only have 7 monies. Let's, I don't know, buy another market. Let's buy an estate. So 22 to 15. We're still behind, but we have village, bureaucrat, and bureaucrat. Silver, so we only have 2. Buy another estate, I guess. And we'll see if we can make this work out for us. Because hey, if we can just chapel and start trashing these coppers, that would be great. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's buy another market. Village, market. Alright. 7. Buy a market and buy a chapel, because it looks like it's going to be a while before you can use this. So, let's see how this works. We're at 16 points. Trash. No, just these 2. Just that one card. So at 16. Okay, now we're only down to 10. So let's undo this. So we could trash all of the silvers, but I'm going to decline. I'm going to play all of them and grab a gold. So, but we could very well just trash the copper and the estates, because those are more or less dead cards. Trash the bureaucrats maybe, I don't know. Market. Bureaucrat. And mine to trash a copper and get this. Worth 1 per 10 cards you have round down. I guess that is worth quite a bit of points. 3, 4, 5. And none of the rest of these are worth points, right? Yeah. We're going to stop trash wheel, and then copper discards the rest. So I'm going to do this. Market, village, village. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. So province. End. Alright then. Village and market and harbinger. What do we want to put on top of our deck for next time? A market? Why don't you say so? Let's buy a province. And sure, why not an estate? Okay, so now that we know about these things, we can use these. So throne room, play an action card from your hand twice. Interesting. Library. Draw until you have 7 cards, skipping any action cards you choose to, set those aside, discard them afterwards. Draw until you have 7 cards, skipping any action cards you choose to, set those aside. I don't know what it wants. I don't know what the library wants us to do. Oh, and also sell a +1 action, but discard any number of cards, then draw that many. That's actually really nice. And then the artisan is gain a card to your hand, costs you up to 5, put a card from your hand onto your deck. So let's just buy the market. Yeah, the seller, because that would be good for coppers and estates, I guess. Yeah, bureaucrat is a card here, but let's just buy a silver and we can get a chapel later. Market, nope. Boom, 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 boom. So we're at 5, so we can totally just ban it and gain a gold. And boom and boom. Discard up to 4 cards. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Bandit. We got a gold. Play this and this. Okay. So, with the seller being able to, like, cycle through things. Throne room, play an action card from your hand twice. Sure, let's see how well we can use the throne room. So we kind of want more sellers, but I still want to try seeing what the library, how the library works. Alright. So 8, so let's just buy the province and end. Okay. And play this, use this twice. Trashes a revealed treasure other than a copper and discards the rest. Yeah. Ah, shoot, I get the throne room, but I don't have an action card. I don't know, I guess more sellers, because the seller is useful. Market, and then I can seller and just get rid of those two. So I'm at a solid 10. Okay, that's gonna card from your hand onto your deck. So yeah. Artisan and Gardens. So yeah, 13 to 3. Let's bandit. And yeah, sure, let's mine. Seller, discarding both of these. Seller, and sure, decline. 369, let's buy a province. Then I get, like, throne room, but I don't get any actions to do with it. Seller. Okay, so Put a card on top of the gold. Oh, right, because that didn't give me the extra actions. Shoot! I'm just gonna end the buys. Boom, boom. Toss the copper. Can I just, like, choose not to? Silver. 3, 5, 6. We have 7. I like the market. And just skip. And it's a case of waiting. Yeah, because we don't have any double action cards, do we? I guess we could throne room into a cellar or a market, but that would be about it. So he tells me to play the action cards while the CPU is playing their action cards. So I'm already at 7. No, I guess I just want more markets. Whatever happens, just more markets. 3, 6, 7, 8 profits. I don't know, pretty simple. Alright, throne room, this. Trash a treasure. Gain a treasure. Then trash it to gain a gold. Play 5. To get the last market. 27 to 36. And the game is over. Okay, what it... Another player plays an attack card. You may first reveal this card from your hand to be unaffected by it. Do we have attack cards? Or is that literally just a draw 2? You trash a copper from your hand for +3. That'd be useful. Trash some coppers. Festival's 2 actions and a buy. So festival and library work well together. And the which +2 cards per each other player obtains a curse. Okay, awesome. So to start off, sure, Harbingers. Moneylender. Start off with, I don't know how many coppers, but it was what, 1, 2, yeah, 7 coppers? Yeah, throne room. Moneylender, trash that for 3, play that for the 4th, and sure, throne room. Rawr! Alright. Throne room for Harbinger. Decline. And decline. 1, 2, 3, another Harbinger. Moneylender, but I trash a treasure. Now I have 5, and I can afford... Ooh, +2 actions or draw. Or the mine, but I'm already getting rid of all of my coppers, so I'm not going to be having money. So yeah, it's like, do I want the draws or do I want festivals? I think I want festivals because I can use those for money. They don't give me draws, but I can draw in other ways. I think, yeah, throne room, Harbinger. Oh, there are no cards in there, so throne room, moneylender. Festival, so I have 8, so I can province. And end. Harbinger. I don't know what's in my deck. So I don't know what exactly I want. But I do know that Festival is pretty decent. Chapel, trash up to 4 cards from your hand. I'm going to want that for all these curses I'm getting from that witch. Harbinger, Festival, and this. To buy a new Harbinger and say go. And Harbinger, okay. I say put Festival on top. and Moneylender and play that. And get, I don't know, another throne room. Okay, interesting. So let's throne room a festival. We have 4, so I think we're out of coppers now. I can't check for sure. Each other player reveals a victory card from the hand and puts it onto the deck, or reveals a victory card hand with no victory cards. So Bureaucrat should potentially slow them down a little bit. You know what? Mode. I'll take the draw 2. Okay, so I do still have at least 1 copper. So Harbinger. Let's put that on top. And I can Moneylender. I can't use these, but I have 3 for a new Harbinger. Okay, so I can stop all of your witches with this moat. 1 moat will stop all of them. And Chapel is that, so I kind of want to Throne Room Harbinger, put 1 on top. Throne Room again, and Festival again. I have how many actions left? I have 2 more actions left. So Throne Room, we'll bring it down to only 1 action left. This works. I can use this for... Oh no, I still have that. And then Bureaucrat. And I can always Chapel and boom, 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 and boom. Okay, just... But I only have 2 monies. Let's grab another moat and say go. So I should have no more copper. Throne Room Harbinger. And I have 2 actions, so moat first. And then Throne Room Harbinger. Regular Harbinger. Festival. Moneylender does nothing, Bureaucrat does little. Oh yeah, that is an attack. So for 4, I need no more Moneylenders. Throne Rooms can still prove useful. Getting the Chapel is also useful. They still only have 3 points. What? Okay. Throne Room, I guess. Chapel. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's buy another moat. No. Okay, I guess Throne Room? On a Throne Room. To a moat. And then a Chapel, and I will discard 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay. And then decline. I have no money. But I tossed a lot of curses away. I did toss a lot of curses away, and they are running on very few points as well. Well, they were. I'll throw room into this, and I'll allow myself a moat and a throne room. I still have 2 actions, so I'll moat my way through to a throne room and a harbinger, buying a throne room, and taking this, throne room my way into a bureaucrat, and then let's see, thrown my way into a festival, and then play 2 more treasures to buy a province. And ending. All of the curses are gone. I think they all went right into my deck that I then, like, destroyed. So I only have 1 action. So I'm gonna moat. Take 2 harbingers. And No, shoot, this won't win the game for me. Take one of those. I think if I don't know, but I think if I take one of those, the game might just end. I'm still like 4 points away. Okay, I play this. I got nothing. Okay, so you bought that. I don't need that. Don't particularly need that. I should just buy an estate. At least I'm 1 point closer. Of course. Bureaucrat. Does stuff. Throne room into moat. Draw 4 cards. Buy an estate. Be slightly closer. I need more by action cards. Oh, remodel. Trash a card from your hand. Gain a card costing up to 2 more than it. Interesting. Show the player discards down to 3 cards in their hand. Interesting. Council room. Plus 4 cards, plus 1 buy. Each other player draws a card. And then library drop to like 7, what else? Okay, there are still villages. And workshop, gain a card costing up to 4. So I want the villages for sure. Villages and like libraries seem good, but also remodel. So I can trash. But the only card costing 6 is gold. Keep that in mind. Boom, and then remodel. I can trash a... Actually, I can trash an estate to get a remodel. And then pay 3 for a village. Discarding 2 cards. These 2. I'll just grab the village. It's fine. Okay. Village and village. So I can remodel a copper and get a moat. I can remodel an estate for a remodel. Play that and end. Remodel coppers into estates. That's a fair point. Play village and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of want to just keep remodeling stuff, honestly. Yeah. Eventually remodel into gold into provinces. So say village. And moat into a new village. No. Oh, remodel this curse into a moat. And then what? Buy a cellar or buy a moat? Cellar, right? Because, yeah, cellar is discard, then draw. And plus 1 action. So, village. If I had 5, I could buy just duchy, but no. I'll get a garden. That's worth a few points. Discard 2 cards. Remodel and this copper. So it's village and village. See what we get. Remodel this curse into a moat. And then end. No. Yeah, just moat. Buy village. Yeah, the computer really loves getting witches, but I mean, they get like 2 and that's it. Honestly. I'm gonna cellar both of these away. I could remodel the garden into a gold. Yeah, remodel the garden into gold. And then I can remodel the moat into a remodel? I'll just draw 2. Remodel the remodel. Into gold. And buy nothing with the no money that I have. Alright. Village and village. And moat. And remodel a copper into a moat. I have 3, so let's just buy a new village. Hey, no. Shoot. Remodel the gold into a province? Or do I just not do that? Moat. I can pay 5 and I could just get a proper council room. Could have gone a duchy, I guess. No, forget you. Village into a village. Let's moat. Let's moat again. Let's village again and village again. Moat and village. I just want to remodel this curse into a moat. And let's cellar these 2 away. What's that 3 for? Oh, because I have 3 coppers. Okay. And I still have 2 more actions, so I can draw 4 new cards. And I can still either draw 2 even more cards, or I can remodel and say get rid of a copper. But I think I'll moat. So I have 9 money, so let's just buy the province and be okay with this. No, forget you. Also forget you. Cellar and discard all of those. Awesome village. Moat into a village. Council room into a village, into a village, into a village. Isn't there a thing that's like gain 2 actions anywhere here? Or is it? No, that's 2 money. That's 1 action. That's 1. Oh no, that is 2 actions. That's why I've been getting those all the time. Okay, remodel this copper into a cellar. Moat. Moat. I could just moat, or I can remodel this copper into another cellar. And only 7 monies. Could buy a village and a garden. And now we have a few extra cellars to just discard things and keep those fine. Village, village, village. Let's do council room and then village and moat, village. Let's cellar 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 5, 6, 7. Village again. We can totally moat. We can. Let's cellar 1. Let's keep the gold this time. And we can cellar, getting rid of copper and curse. Moat for 2 cards. Moat for 2 cards. Remodel this copper into a cellar. Remodel the gold into a province. We could play this and buy a village. And say go. Forget you, witch. Alright. I was not planning on doing that. Hold on, back. Village. Village. And then we can just moat. Okay. Cellar. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Village. We can totally moat into a village. Moat into a village. And moat. And moat into a village. Council room. Remodel this curse into, let's say, a cellar. And we can cellarify this, this, and this away. Let's go with those 2 as well. So we get all of these new top cards. And we know that the other 3 are like whatevers, so we can just get rid of that into, let's just say, an estate. And pay for let's actually use militia. and say go. We have enough moats. We don't... Yeah. There's no point in you attacking us. We have enough moats. Village. Let's do moat into a garden and get rid of these 3 cards. We still have 1 copper. I'll point that out. Boom. Into this. Here we go. Village, 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 village. Council room. Village. Cellar. Moat and moat. Yeah, we model our 1 copper into an estate. And then we can... What do we want to do? Remodel the gold? Sure, we model this gold into a province. And then we can cellar and get rid of those 2 cards. We can moat. We can cellar, getting rid of all 3 of these cards. And we have nothing left. Okay. But hey, we did gain a province. I think I have all the moats too, so this is fine. Boom, village. Yes, thank you, and thank you. And then moat, and then village, and village. And cellar, boom, boom, and boom. And then moat, village, village. Let's council room and village. And then militia you down to 3. And moat. We can remodel our estates into 4s. So we model this estate into a garden. And we model this estate into a garden. And we can discard 1 card. Discard those 2 cards. And we can always remodel our moat into militia. And we can go and buy, say, another cellar and say go. Oh gosh, if that was a cellar instead, this would have been a great hand. Oh my gosh. Here we go, cellar, 1, 2. Village, village. Moat, village. We can remodel a 3 into a 4, so boom. Yeah, village, village. Council room, village, village. Moat, moat, moat. And let's go with the militia. And sure, cellar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the remodel 6. Okay, so we can turn our gardens into gold if we really wanted to. Sure, remodel garden into gold and cellar and get rid of those 3 again. And we can cellar and get rid of 2 of these. And we can cellar and get rid of these 2 again. And there's no reason to get rid of province because there's nothing. Oh, wait. We model a province into a province to take one of the provinces away from you. Buy a moat. Discard. These 2, okay. See, they're still ahead of us on points, and now these 2 things are both gone, but apparently that doesn't matter. And we can remodel our gardens, but I don't think that's a good idea. We can just militia you. And buy a cellar, I guess. Okay, you did nothing. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Village, 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 village. Cellar and get rid of those 2, I guess. Village, village. Council room, village. Yes, the council room card is really good. I want to get like another, but I don't want to remodel a village for it, and I never want to buy it with money because I don't have money. So let's moat. Let's moat. Let's moat. Let's moat. Let's militia you. Let's moat. Let's cellar and get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's remodel this curse into a cellar. Play that and buy another council room, I guess. How is that still a loss? 34 cards, okay. So I was worth 6 each, okay. And I had like an estate in. And you had 4 gardens. Alrighty. Well, apparently I'm not, good at this game, but we can do one more of this. +1 card, +1 action. First time you play a silver this turn, +1. So, a card and an action. Militia, we've seen. Remodel, Throne Room, Bandit, Festival, Sentry. A card and an action. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Trash and or discard any number of them. Put the rest back on top. That's interesting. So let's start with the remodeling. Yeah, these deck building games pretty much always start off the same, where first 2 turns you only have 7 money to do stuff with. I remember in Tanto Cuore I was trying to game the thing, for making it be just the right amount. Alright, Harbinger is then look through your discard pile, put a card on top of your deck. Which is nice if you have another thing to also keep drawing with. You turn that into a 4, like a throne room. Yeah, and I can only turn coppers into estates, so let's toss 2 coppers then. Remodel the estate into a throne room. Play 1 and say no. Okay. Merchant. Yeah, we can totally do this. Throne room. Remodel the estate into another throne room. And get rid of a copper and take an estate. Play that and say go. Merchant. So we have 4, so we could buy a silver. We could buy a new remodel. Next, if we can just keep remodeling stuff, that'd be nice. Okay, yeah, this coming turn is not going to be useful. Let's just buy an estate. Alright, Merchant is not the worst card we could find, but also not very far behind. What is Artisan again? Gain a card, casting up to 5. So, remodel. Let's just grab gold. And a silver. Boom, boom. Yes. Yeah, no, more merchants. More merchants, more fun. Discard 2 cards. Throne room? Shoot. Estate. Sure. Throne room to remodel. I guess we could have remodeled the throne room into an artisan. Now that I think about it. And buy nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, we can artisan our way through things. The witch is just draw 2. This is gain a card. And then put a card from your hand back on top. Copper and estate. Yep. Throne room. Merchant for 2 cards, 2 actions, and we can throne room merchant 2 cards, 2 actions, remodel an estate into, we could grab our own militia, keep grabbing remodels, and that's, so we don't really need the monies, is the thing I'm going for here. We can do this whole thing without money as long as we can keep remodeling things constantly. And then just, nope, don't need to actually do the buying of stuff. Now the problem is, throne room, nothing, nothing. I mean, we could buy a thing 4 or 5. I'm thinking remodel the artisan into a province, but we don't have any of those bulk discard cards, do we? So that could be useful. Or we could literally just use the artisan. Use the artisan and gain sure, let's gain a bandit and put the bandit on top, gold and silver, and let's, I don't know, buy a bandit. So now we will be getting monies. And we can totally throne room the merchant, play a merchant. If we could just play a silver, we could get so much money. Yeah, there's no 7, so just bandit. And I can remodel, let's say, the copper into an estate. And then buy nothing. So getting a bunch of individual estates to then turn into like other things is nice and all. So that into this. So I say for my next turn, +2 actions, +1 buy, +2 money, plus a century. So let's grab a festival, put that on top, and a century and put that on top. Play 3, buy a merchant. So yeah, 5 points to 17 points. We're well behind in the points category, but boom, and then boom. So trash, stack, and discard. Yeah, trash that thing. That'll be fine. And then leave that on top, I guess. 3, 4, 5. We have now 7. So we could get another artisan. Yeah, getting artisans is better than just getting gold. We can totally use this to our advantage. We can remodel the gold or the artisan. I say let's get rid of the bandit and the remodel. And let's, come on, throne room. Yes. Throne room this. So we can grab, let's say century, top deck it, and century and top deck it. Play this and buy another merchant. Okay. Yeah, throne room the festival. Century is only 5. Let's put you in discard and say done. Let's century again. Put you both in the trash and say done. And then remodel a gold into a province and play this. Gain a card costing up to 5. A new century. And then we can buy another throne room and say go. Alright, I guess we could have been getting duchies this whole time. Let's discard 2 single estates. Century, and we can trash both of these. Say done. Century, and we can say go like this. So, merchant, merchant, bandit, and then, so this 2 is actually a 4 because we played 2 merchants. Now it's a 5. Let's buy a duchy. Here we have a province and a duchy, and I think that's pretty much all we have. Merchant, merchant, throne room, bandit. Aha! And there, and buy nothing. And then, throne room into a merchant. Okay, throne room into an artisan. Gain a card costing up to 5, so let's go. No. Century? And then. Oh, no. Century, then top deck this, and then Festival, and top deck the Festival, play the Century, trash that, keep that on top, play the Merchant. Yeah, Festival is only 5. Play the Century again. We can keep both of those on top. And then we can also Festival for the extra money. And we can remodel the... Oh, that was a duchy, not a... that. Model that into a new artisan. And we can buy nothing. Okay. Century. Done. And we can just remodel the artisan into a Providence. We have 5 again, so let's just keep buying centuries. Because, hey, they prove useful. Merchant, nothing. Century. Sure. Merchant. Alright, Festival. And Bandit. And then this, and we can trash you. Say done, and Artisan. And we can take a Century. Actually, we can take a remodel, put that on top, but I think right below it is like a Century. So, okay, so for 5 money, what can we get for 5? And we're out of actions, so there's no point in putting the gold on top to use the Century. So for 5, we can just buy, I don't know, another Festival, keep running out of actions, which could also be useful. Throne Room, Century. No, we need to keep that, and we should keep this, but let's put this above that. Boom. I want to use both of these, but I can't, but we have a remodel in our hand, so let's discard that. Oh, Merchant. Festival. Let's remodel this gold into a province. And buy nothing again. So we're working towards getting our provinces, but we just don't really have the right strategy for like any of this. So one more quick little game. So anything new? Nothing new this oh wait, Vassal. Just got a top card of your deck. If it's an action card, you may play it. So it's basically a silver, right? Bureaucrat. This slows them down. But this is useful. That is useful. This is useful. Bureaucrat. We don't have many action cards. Alrighty, awesome. So I have 4, so we can buy remodels to start remodeling things. We have a couple of 4s, right? We can estate into gardens into only duchy costs 6. Okay. Market is really good because it's a card action, buy and money. It's like everything we ever wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the market and not the gold. And then Vassal into nada. But hey, now we have 5, and we could Bandit. Because if they're gonna get silver and gold, then that will get rid of it, but... And the mine can trash stuff as well. But I think get a few more markets. Market, Bureaucrat. And a remodel. Let's use this. We can always use our remodel to get rid of coppers and turn them into like estates. Or turn our silver into a duchy. Yeah, turn our copper to a estate, a silver into a duchy, or gold into a province. Remodel this copper into an estate and say, well, paying 5. Because now we can, or we could just directly turn our coppers into silvers by using this. But I want more markets. Maybe in a 4-player game, this might work better. This whole, like, go slow thing. Honestly, just a whole deck of just action cards so I can always, like, vassal and get stuff. Boom. 7, so close. I have 3 buys. So I could buy, but I want just a market. I'll buy a mine and an estate. And that's it. Let's see, I could turn a silver into a market. Remodel. Okay, actually this will be 4, which is good for a throne room. So I'll remodel this into a garden and buy a throne room. And say go. I guess if you could just buy a bunch of gardens and just keep buying copper and just hope to keep buying gardens and copper and have that be a whole plan. These are worth, yeah, if you get like 5 of them and just like 10 coppers, are those 5 coppers, 5 points? Again, turn copper, let's vassal. Hey, bureaucrat, that's the 3rd time I've vassaled into a bureaucrat. Let's throne room. And say go. I guess I could be buying gardens. Oof. Mine. And turn silver into gold. 3, 4, 5. And duchy. Let's do this. Market. Throne room, nothing. 6. Let's buy a gold. See, I want one of those bulk discard cards, but we don't seem to have those because I don't think library has anything like that. Well, hey, slow you down. And buys. Remodel a silver into a duchy? Oh, no. Remodel an estate into a garden and then pay 4 and buy a garden. If I get one more card, I should get like 2 points. Throne room into a market. Let's vassal. Okay, that's nothing. Market. Let's remodel this gold into a province. And since we have 5, we can buy a new... okay, wait. 24, so that's not worth 3 points yet. So we can just flat out buy a duchy. And say go. Yeah, if we just keep our number above their number by a significant margin, we should be fine. But let's mine and turn this silver into a gold. 3, 4, 5. We'll buy a new duchy. Because with deck building games, it's good to keep your like deck size low so you can have consistency and stuff. But then there's stuff like Gardens here that wants you to like just get a whole bunch of cards for no particular reason. Let's merchant. I mean, so if you can get the draw 1, play 1 cards, those become very useful. Oh gosh. Throne room, a remodel, estate into garden, estate into garden. Do I dare though? Remodel, estate into garden, and estate into garden. And my buys. Okay. I'll do the market first. Throne room, remodel, gold into province. Oh shoot, silver into duchy. And merchant again. Yeah, the vassal is, I mean, yeah, sure, it gives you 2 money, but like, if the top card's an action card and you use the merchant, you can just draw it and play it anyway. Bureaucrat. Merchant. So I'm behind on points again. 3, 4, and what do I do? Throne room? Bureaucrat, slow you down. Throne room, speed me up. Well, that's a thing at least. Market, merchant, merchant. Pay 2, Buy a merchant. That's it. Oh my gosh. Throw me into a mine and do nothing. So I have no money. And what? How are you getting so bloody many points? So this was a big old bunch of failure, eh? So anyway, I'm not good at Dominion. That's news. I did so well when I played against actual people. Oh.